again. So this is our class calculator where we have did lot of mistakes. Just we have to do come up with this mistake that whatever we have did. So look here. First, it is not required. We have to initialize each and everything here itself. Another, methods are public. Okay. If we are passing the data from constructor itself, then why it is public? Public means open to all. It means totally out of world, anyone can use this. So if already it is not returning me anything, even just it is adding the value and keeping in their own class, then what is the use of it? What is the use of it? Sure, there is no use then. Are you able to use this method outside? No. Look, if we say that add dot, so look here, are you able to add value, able to view? No. Then how we can get it? How we get this value? So this value we are not depending upon this, we are just depending upon here only. So even my method can also do the same things. Add. Are you getting this thing? Do you think that it can be happen? If it having a return type, then we will get the value whatever we did in the last program. But this one is not returning me value, that the results we have created a separate variable. So I don't want to go with this type of variable, because my method is that much smart that it can return me the value. So just say integer, and instead of this say return. Instead of this you can say return. This will be return. And now instead of this we are going to use direct method. Direct method. And here it will be, we have to assign the return value. Getting? And now we are assigning. So again, if still my print calculation is doing all the things, just we are passing the value, then why it will be the public? Then we have to say private. Because it is not going outside. Are you getting my point or not? So now only this one will be public, because just I want my print calculation. Okay, or we can just keep here also, it will do the same things. Now look here, all these are giving us error, but anyway, just see. Getting value?
Twice it is coming here.
So twice we have did some things. This is 1 and this is 1. Look, if we are not doing in the proper way, also it will work. But you have to minimize your code. Okay? So now, if you try also to get the add here, see, you will not get. Only print calculation is coming. So now if I will give the print calculations here and just stop this one. Working? So in this way we can achieve. So we have to first minimize our code. Just try to understand by this code just we did one mistake. Okay? We did same things in some wrong way. Not in wrong way, just in the lengthy way, just we have exposed lot of things which is not required. Now what we did, we have just find it out that no, already my print calculation is doing all the things, then why this will be get public? It will be the private. Because you don't want to expose unnecessary information or unnecessary data to our other world or to other system, and this is called encapsulation. Okay, in OOPS concept it is called encapsulation. Getting my point? Okay, so now again here we have integer number 1, number 2. If you want same things to do in a property, currently what we are doing, we are passing as a constructor. We are injecting this value through constructor. Okay, same way you can do with your property also. Okay, so just you can write prop and after that integer, and you can say number 1. Number 1, and again you can say number 2. Number 2. Okay, so now refactor. Yes, look, everything's get changed. Okay, now number 2, just I want to refactor number 2 and just so look here, one way it is number 1 and number 2 we are getting from here also. Just see that what we are trying to do. Number 1 equals to 200 dot number 2 is 400 or 100. Run it. Look, what is the value right now? Number 6 and 8. Whatever we have given through constructor. Okay, because constructor will get fire every time when you are getting an object. Now forget it. What is the value right now?
The latest value what we have assigned.
Yes, latest value whatever we have assigned, that one is taken. Okay. So getting this point, same things we can achieve in multiple way. Okay. So what we did here, just we have created 4 methods. Okay. Method is not taking any input as a parameter, so we are passing as a constructor. Okay. Or this will be executed when we call the print calculation. On that time it will get executed and it will be give me the output. These all methods are private because we don't want to expose this method to the outer world. Okay, my class will handle all these executions and give me the result. So print calculation is a method which is responsible to execute all the private methods of calculation, and it will give me the output in the console window. Okay, getting the data as a parameter, we have given 2 things. Number 1, number 2. In constructor itself we passed in the constructor, and same things we have did as a property also. This is the property. Okay, number 1 and number 2 integer property. And from program 5, what we did, we have created a object. We have created object of calculator using new keyword, and we have passed these methods. After that we have just called another means we have assigned the value to the property and we have new value, and after that we call the print calculation. Okay, so same way if we call the print calculation here, so it will do whatever the value you are providing through the constructor. Look here, it will give you the constructor value. Okay, and let's see another way that we don't want to pass it value as a constructor. Then what we can say, that just it is, this will also work because we have 2 constructor. One constructor is default constructor which will not take any parameter and not do anything. Okay, maybe it can do anything also, it can also call the print calculation, but just I'm trying to do like that. Look, you are getting the output because right now this one is not get fire. If it will get fire, then this will get heated. So now this is not fire. Now I am stopping again, and look where it is coming, in this constructor, because you have not passed any parameter. So it will be execute when it is matching with their constructor. If you pass the parameter as it is number 1, number 2, then it will take the parameterized constructor which is matching. If it is not, then it will take as a default constructor and it will get executed. Why we are getting the data? Because we are assigning some value to their property, number 1 and number 2. That's the reasons we are getting the data. Getting my point? Good. So